Let's just rehearse it out. All right, and go.
Hi, Miss Rach. Look at my fresh dew.
Hey, Bobby. Ooh, I love it.
Thanks.
Okay, so when she first come in, I don't want you to lay on the hey Bobby. Okay. So I want you to do, so when she first come in, she's like, hey Miss Ray, you're like, hey Bobby. Okay. And then you hug her and then you go into your line, okay? Okay. All right, so start it back over. You don't have to put the book bag down, but start that back over, okay? All right, and go.
Hey, Miss Rach.
Hey Bobby.
Look at my fresh dew.
Ooh, I love it.
Thanks.
So
now, do you want her to get closer to me so I can just be like, ooh, I love it?
And that look at my fresh dew is very dry. Okay, so remember how I showed you when you come in, you were like, hey Miss Rach. You're like, look at my fresh dew.
Yeah.
Be extra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be your normal self.
Yes. All right, so we're not doing all this, right? Okay, all right, just start right there. Hey, Miss Rach.
Hey, Miss Rach.
Hey, Bobby.
Look at my fresh dew.
Ooh, I love it.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's good. So when you say look at my fresh dew, make sure you, when you say look at my fresh dew, you can put your book bag now and then at that time. But be a little bit closer about right there so she can.
And I'll step up too. So
yeah.
I can come in.
So you want me to do like, look at my fresh dew before, you want me to put it down before or after?
So so this is how you're gonna do it, okay? This is what we're gonna do, okay? So it's on your back. Oh my God, it's. Hey, Miss Ray. Hey, Bobby. Look at my fresh dew. You see how I did it? I had already had this down.
Drop it all at the same time.
Yeah, got it? But if it's gonna make you complicated, just drop it. You ain't got nothing valuable. Just drop it, okay? All right, so look at my fresh dew, okay? And then so you can go to the part where your next line is, you say thanks, right? And then
So now, how do you know Cinderella, Miss Rach?
yeah. And you look back and you're like, how do you know Cinderella, Miss Rach, okay? Okay.
So you want me to like start at that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, start from the beginning and go all the way through. All right, and go.
Hi, Miss Ray.
Hey, Bobby.
Look at my fresh dew.
Ooh, I love it.
Thanks. And then you want to start?
Keep going.
So now, how do you know Cinderella, Miss Rach?
Cinderella?
Yeah, that's the Cinderella lady from the coffee shop a few days ago.
I don't know about that, Bobby. That's my sister Sam. Why on earth are you calling her Cinderella?
It's your big line.
Okay, brace yourself for this.
So when she say, okay, brace yourself, you go, oh God, like you know, when you sit down,
Okay.
she gonna be doing all that.
Okay.
All right. So start back to the part where it's that was good. How you look back. So how you know Miss Rach, okay? So that's how we want you to do it. And then you say Cinderella, and you say, yeah, Cindy. So put more emphasis. Yeah, the Cinderella lady from the coffee shop the other day. Okay. So make sure you put emphasis on that. Okay. And then go into the next line. So start at how do you know the Cinderella, Miss Rach? Okay.
So now, how do you know Cinderella, Miss Rach?
Cinderella?
Yeah, that's the Cinderella lady from the coffee shop a few days ago.
I don't know about that, Bobby. That's my sister Sam. Why on earth are you calling her Cinderella?
Okay, brace yourself.
Oh. Like is that?
Okay. Okay, brace yourself for this fairy tale. Picture this. A woman going about her day suddenly suffers from an unfortunate case of a notebook Cinderella drop. Oh, no. Of a notebook dropping Cinderella syndrome. And what happened next? Well, my daddy and I, being the heroic scholars that we are, spring into action. We cleverly deduced that it was our ultimate mission in life to retrieve the fallen notebook and return it to its rightful owner. Like modern. Wait, no, that's the next part.
Right, because you know.
Okay, because you know.
Again, take your time and slow down and get the words out and pronounce the words. And while she's saying that, you just like, what? He was just looking like, what is? Because you trying to figure what is
Well,
wrong.
I obviously don't know what's going on.
Yes. Okay. All right. So start back to why on earth were you calling her Cinderella?
Okay. Why on earth are you calling her Cinderella?
Okay, brace yourself for this fairy tale. Picture this. A woman going about her day suddenly suffers from an unfortunate case of a notebook dropping Cinderella syndrome. What happened next? Well, my dad and I cleverly deduced that it was our ultimate mission in life to retrieve the fallen notebook and return it to its rightful owner. Because, you know, saving the world, one lost piece of paper at a time is just how we roll. At last, he returned it.
Bobby, in English?
Yes, so...
Okay. So right there, we got to get that. Yes. So when she say so basically when you say your part, so when you saying all that, so I want you to have more emphasis on it.
So be like, yes, so...
Yeah, that, but on the part we said, so, you know, my dad and I being heroic scholars that we are, we spring into action. So you got to put all that, you know, just going into, you know, all that, okay? So now, I don't want you just standing there saying the words because it can get a little boring to the audience. So I want you to just go into saying and putting all the emphasis and all, because you remember, Bobby she's extra. All this.
You ever seen Ramon and Beezus? You ever seen Ramon and Beezus?
Yes,
That's who Bobby is. Just like Ramon. Oh my God. Immediately, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
That would have been a good reference for you to watch, so you see.
Yes. Okay. So, all right, go back to, okay, brace yourself for a real life fairy tale. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, brace yourself for this fairy tale. Picture this. A woman going about her day suddenly suffers from an unfortunate case of a notebook dropping Cinderella syndrome. Well, what happened next?
My dad and I, we're the heroic scholars we are. We spring into action. And then you go into, okay, so when you want to go, my dad and I, and then when she say, my dad, you do
I was trying to lean back, but I don't fall.
All right, go.
Okay.
You got it. So you're too far back, okay? Because the sound was going to be right. Yeah, this is your point. And when you say notebook, syndrome or whatever you want to do, okay? So make sure you're just right there. All right. So go into that. You ready for them?
Yes.
Okay. All right. She's gonna go ahead and put your mic on.
Okay.
And just a couple of things. Maybe if you could turn off the game whenever we get started.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure if the refrigerator or the vending machine's kind of loud, but I don't know if we'll be able to hear it here.
Okay.
So we'll see. Anyway.
I'm gonna shut the door and see if you can hear it again.
Oh, I'm about to find out.
Okay. Because we'll shut both doors.
Actually stopped and listened. Like my human ears could actually pick up. Alright, let me see.